Well, I had trouble sleeping, you know. I was thinking about Rachel and Ryan and Vicky, so I just decided to get up and start cleaning. Look, I know you expected to make love last night.
Yes, I did. I was hoping that you wanted the same thing.
Well, it doesn't feel right now. The people I love are hurting.
Well, it's killing me, too. Vicky's my best friend. But the difference between you and me is that I know what would help.
What?
The horizontal tango.
And that would help Vicky.
No, listen. That we kissed a little bit and we got close and then we wound up in bed. That might be healthy. I mean, it's like, you know, all of our friends are getting dealt a lousy hand, but you and I, we got the royal flush. All hearts.
That sounds really beautiful, but
it's very far from reality, right? That's why we haven't got close enough to the tango, the mambo, or the twist. I don't know why.
Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought it was the girl from the dry cleaners.
I just want to make sure my husband looks terrific for tonight's hospital fundraiser.
Can we do this party tonight? Should we?
Cass, if Ryan makes it, it will only be because Bay City General pulled out all the stops.
You're absolutely right.
Right.
We'll dance. We'll write a big check. I love you.
I love you. See you later.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey.
Cass.
Lori. Are you okay?
Yeah. No, I'm not okay. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it.
John Hudson, you're not getting past me. Now, here's a copy of the speech for the fundraiser this evening, revised and edited.
Lorna, I am in no mood to accept an award. I just can't picture myself making small talk with the mayor's wife when Ryan Harrison may never regain consciousness.
John, I can't do a thing about Ryan. That's your department. But what I can do is make sure the hospital's resources are in place so the next time a shooting victim comes in or a little boy with asthma comes in, that we can take care of them. Does any of this make any sense to you?
Let's make a deal. I'll read your speech because we can really use the money to give better patient care, but I'll read it on one condition. And that is that you promise to keep those so-called media hounds off my back so that I can concentrate on taking care of sick people.
I'll certainly do my best.
So will I.
Victoria, do you take Ryan to your lawfully wedded husband as...
Yes, I do.
It's about time.
And do you, Ryan Harrison?
Yes, of course. That do us part.
Congratulations. You may kiss the bride.
You better wake up, Harrison.
Because there is no way I'm letting you out of marrying me.
When I'm with you, you take me away to another world.
Dinosaurs. The last time that we were here, he finished this one all by himself.
Have you contacted any of the support groups that I talked to you about?
What can those people do for me? Try and help me forget my son?
Lori, you're not the first parent to experience the loss of a child.
I didn't lose him, Cass. I didn't lose him. He died in a hospital for no good reason. I want to make those people pay for what they did to my son. I want to make sure that this doesn't happen to another mother. You said that you would consider representing me, Cass. Have you decided?
The doctors you want to sue, or one of them is my brother.
Well, what if this happened to your daughter? How would you feel then? I'm sorry. Look, maybe I am out for my own revenge. And let's just put aside for a second that Ben's excuse for a father is blaming me for what happened to him. Even though all that I did was take him to a hospital where I should have been able to trust the doctors. I carry these pictures around. Look at him. Look, Cass. Look at my son. My baby. You knew him. You talked to him. You saw what a happy little boy he was. Look at him. He didn't have AIDS. He didn't have cancer. He wasn't hit by a car. He wasn't hit by a stray bullet in some drive-by shooting. He had asthma. Do you want me to accept that this was his time to die? Guess I can't live with that.
Hot. That's D'Angelo's office. He just gave us the go-ahead to get more men. Excuse me, Watts, more officers. We're gonna get this track covered real quick.
We've already searched 10 miles of the track, Lieutenant. What more do you want? A pipe cleaner and a magnifying glass? Do I look like Sherlock Holmes to you?
You know, I really don't care who you think you look like, Tibbs. We happen to have a whole bunch of miles worth of cornfields and a body that's unaccounted for. I don't care if you have to go down there and uncover every husk and stalk. Get down there and get it found. A double, sir. All right, wait. Come over here, officer. Come here. You know, I know that you may be off duty, but that doesn't give you the right to walk around with hay in your hair, does it?
I don't have hay in my hair.
Any excuse to touch you. You know, that barn is a lot more comfortable than my sofa bed.
Well, I wish you could have stayed all night.
Well, why do you think I had to make your place command central? Couldn't make it through the day without you. I'm stopping. I'm not finished.
Yes, Lieutenant. Oh.
What?
Save this for you.
Oh, boy. Weapon found in Harrison's shooting. I knew they were going to do this to us.
How did they find that out so fast?
Because they're the press, and they stand on each other's shoulders, and they have no nobility in this profession.
Well, it mentions the prince, but it doesn't say we ID them as Rachel Hutchins.
Yeah, well, that's only a matter of time. Sinclair. No. Are you sure? Okay. Yeah, thanks, Sancho. Ballistics. Bullet they pulled from Ryan, 2 damaged. Couldn't get a positive ID.
And you spilled that whole bottle of perfume in your lap. And you took a bath, and you took a shower, and you scrubbed, and I scrubbed. We had a lot of good, clean fun, didn't we? I never did tell you that you smelled like a jasmine flower for a week. still love the smell of that perfume. Smell.
Vicky, they've got to run some tests, so I'm gonna have to ask you to step outside for a while.
Why, is everything okay?
Yeah, they're gonna take the ventilator off of him.
Morgan, that's great. That means he's going to be able to breathe on his own.
We hope so.
Okay. I'm going to be back before you know it. Morgan, listen, I've been talking to Ryan, nonstop, and I think it's good, right? Don't you? I mean, I think he can hear me.
I think so. But since he's not responding, we don't know for sure.
The problem isn't you, Jake. It's me. I need...
What, Paulina? Look, think about this for a second, all right? I gave you Valentine's Day in September. I gave you hearts, I gave you cupids, I gave you flowers, I gave you violins, I gave you me, Cupcake. I gave you me. I mean, what else do you need?
Time.
Time?
No more time. To get used to the idea of having you back.
But what are you talking about? All right, you get used to having a new pair of shoes, Paulina. You don't get used to you having a husband whose knees go weak every time he hears your mouth say his own name.
Jake. It's just...
Just what? 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 Are you thinking about your Italian lover boy? Is that what you're thinking
Leave
about?
Joe out of it,
How
please.
can I leave him out of it? I mean, he has a way of making his presence known. For example, the towel business.
Would you forget about the towel business?
No, because you can't. And I'm not talking about terry cloth here.
Well, what do you want me to say, Jake, huh? Yes, I forgot about Joe. I moved on with my life. Which doesn't mean after 6 months I'm ready to just tear my clothes off and make like a centerfold.
I mean, I'm not saying that things have to go back to being the way that they were, okay? Because some of the ways that they were lousy, and most of that was me, but I mean, the physical part, I mean, we have not had a problem with that from day one. Do you have any idea how lucky we are? Hmm?
Yes, I do, but Jake...
But Jake, what?
Not right now. I've got to finish vacuuming, and I'm a mess.
You are not a mess. You are a very beautiful woman. Look, can I tell you that I love the way that you vacuum?
And later, I've got to go visit Rachel at the hospital. And... Wait, look, listen to me. Jake.
Hmm?
How about tonight? Come on, we'll get all dressed up. We'll go to the fundraiser. We'll do some dancing. We'll be with our friends. Come home. You know, light a fire in the fireplace and do what comes naturally. Okay?
Yeah, you know something? You forgot to open your present.
Such a pretty box.
As boxes go.
Yeah. Jake, this is
My wedding ring. See, I was hoping that I could start wearing it again, and that maybe you would put it on me at the Harbor Club tonight in front of our friends, and that would sort of reaffirm our vows. Shower now.
So in the end, all I have to offer you is myself. Once you thought that was enough. With every beat of my heart, I hope you'll think so again. Love, Joe.
down my throat again, Carl. I won't stand for it.
It looked like a stiff wind would blow you down, man. Gone are the golden days.
For God's sakes, Ryan may be dying down the hall.
That is a fact. You need hardly remind me of. Such grief. Keep it.
How's Rachel?
Physically, she's well. The world, of course, is turned upside down. She's confused. She doesn't seem to have many recollections about what happened down there at the railroad.
She's better off. If she saw Ryan get shot, I know that's a memory that I wouldn't want to live with the rest of my life.
Such torment for a brother. I find it hard to believe, you know. I don't think Ryan would believe it either. Do you know that? And that's sad. It's very sad. Because that generous young man gave you every chance to join him, to unite with him, to stop Justine from hurting anybody else. You know, someone more gullible might observe your suffering and be drawn in sympathy to you, but I'm not. Because I know that when you had the chance to be a brother to my son, what did you do? You turned your back on him, and you chose instead to protect a criminal. I don't care that she was your mother. A criminal. You are as responsible for Ryan's shooting as if you'd pulled the trigger yourself. Tears. Real tears. They should be. They should be.
So, will I see you at the fundraiser this evening, Dr. Morgan?
Dr. Evans, you can do a little more than see me, I think. You can take me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morgan. No can do.
Oh, Andrew's taking you, huh? That pesky little boyfriend of yours.
You will be at that fundraiser this evening, Dr. Winthrop.
Why does that sound like an order to me?
I hear Mrs. Klein's gallstone calling me.
Have fun.
Morgan, I really feel like you and I have just been at each other's throats lately. Could we possibly call a truce?
Why do I think you have an ulterior motive?
You do know me too well, don't you? Okay, truth time. Look, the hospital really needs you to make an appearance tonight at the fundraiser, okay? And personally, I am looking forward to seeing you in that tux that you look like $1 million in.
I'll be there.
Good. I'll seat you at my table.
What's up, Cass?
Cass, I certainly hope you're not here to see me.
Kid, I wanted to be the one to tell you this.
Hey, whatever you have to say, you can sit in front of Lorna. We do parties together.
Laurie Michaels has asked me to represent her in a civil suit regarding the death of her son.
And you, of course, said not on your life.
I told her I'd consider it, which I am doing very seriously.
Well, sue away.
Shut up, Morgan.
Kid, the suit will name the hospital, plus the doctors who treated Ben. John Courtney Evans, and you.
Here's something for you and your client to chew on. While I think it bites that you're willing to put me through this, I completely understand where Laurie Michaels is coming from.
Morgan.
She lost her child. She wants someone to pay.
It's not about money.
It really doesn't matter, does it? And you know why. Because none of the doctors did anything wrong. So you go ahead. Sue your head off, have fun. You take that case, brother.
Okay. take the case.
Victoria, please. The hospital's willing to check you out. And your mother would like to have you at home. She's worried about your
I don't
health.
want anybody worrying about me, all right? Least of all you. You are the one whose butt should be home in bed, anyway.
Hey, is that any way to talk to your old dad?
Please. I can really only worry about one man I love more than life itself at a time, okay?
Donna, I am not being insensitive. I think it would do you some good.
I can't go to the Harbor Club. I'd be running into the ladies' room blowing my nose every 5 minutes.
So I'll bring tissues. For me, too. But, you know, Ryan is my friend.
Yes, he is your friend. And you know what he would want more than anything? He would want you both to go to the fundraiser.
Darling,
he would want you to wear
can't.
some spangled number and just knock everybody's socks off because he loves that you're such a hot ticket. Besides, the hospital needs money and you guys are both loaded. Would you just do me a favor and please drop Dad off on your way home?
Victoria?
Come on, you said you wanted to be there for me and I need you healthy. Besides, I need to spend this time with Ryan alone.
Well, as you can imagine, I wanted to take his head off. How dare he cry? How dare he cry over you when he could have prevented all of this, eh? And now... These machines. The kindest heart that ever beat inside a man is now available to me. Through these precious machines. Feel my warmth. Feel my palms pulsing with life. Beat, beat, beat. Oh, my heart. She tried to take you away from me again, you know that? She nearly sacrificed you. You were nearly sacrificed to Justine. But you're here. You're here. You're still here. So, my lad. Now, there is a man's hand. If I could go back, I would be the one to hold your small boy's hand when you wakened in the night. If I could go back, I would stay with you for that one last second before you rode off on your two-wheeler all by yourself. If I could go back. You know, flawed as I am, as a human being, I think I had a lot to give. I would have had a lot to give to children, to a son. I would have had a lot of fun with you as a little one. But we never had a chance, did we? I mean, when we met, we were all grown up. Men, wary strangers. But you, bless you, with grace and with a bloody terrific sense of humor, you allowed me into your life. And gradually, bit by bit, you welcomed me into your heart as your father. Ryan, I want you to know that I was never happier than when you called me Dad. my son. I look upon you as the model of goodness for my entire life. This is wrong. This is so wrong. If a life has been taken, take mine, you hear? Take me. I demand it.
Paging Wonder Woman.
Oh, honey, you look so beautiful.
Oh, you don't, Mother, but this place. Oh, my goodness.
dear.
I have never seen this place look so great. And I couldn't have done this by myself, really. Since you know the hospital's added circus ringmaster to my job description, and this evening wouldn't be happening at all if you hadn't convinced John to come to this fundraiser in the first place. So, since I'm not very good at gushy thank yous, I want this to speak for me, so here you go. Open it.
I don't know what to say. Haley, honey, what is it? Lorna, it's breathtaking, honey. For me, really?
No, it's for Cass. He's coming as Crystal Lake. Of course it's for you. It's for tonight.
Oh, no, honey, I brought my black
Oh,
dress.
Mother, you
know,
love
they're my
standing out in the
favorite.
crowd. I know you do. And besides, this dress is... It's brand new, and it's full of possibilities, and it's one of a kind, and it's beautiful. Just like my mother.
Well, if you put it that way.
Hey, they don't call me image maker for nothing, you know.
Oh, well, some image, huh?
You are going to put this dress on and knock some man's eyes right out of his head.
Gotta go cold turkey sometime.
I need that, Morgan.
Stuff will kill you, you know that.
And how am I supposed to drink this now?
You're gonna be drinking motor oil after I tell you what I have to tell you. Lori Michaels is bringing down a civil suit on us.
Oh, I knew it.
She's suing the hospital and Dr. John Hudson, and then she's digging right into the deep pockets, you and me.
What? What am I going to do, Morgan? I don't have any money.
Hey, we're innocent. We didn't do anything to cause Benjamin Michaels' death, and you know that.
Right. I mean, I know. It's just that we're going to have to prove it. We're going to have to get a jury.
We didn't do anything wrong. It's okay.
That's easy for you to say. You have a lawyer. I don't have a lawyer. I don't even know a lawyer.
The hospital has an attorney to handle this kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, your brother's going to help you, right?
My brother, he's going to be a little busy representing Miss Michaels.
What? I don't believe it. He's going to sue his own brother?
Yeah. I'm having a tough time figuring that one out myself.
Rumor has it Internal Affairs is bringing in some head honcho on this case.
What, replace you?
I guess so. You know, a cop gets shot, you know, and the commissioner wants answers. He wants evidence, neither of which I have. I got nothing, Joe, nothing.
Then we're gonna get it, Gary. If we have to work around the clock, then that's what we do. Hey. Hey. Gary, we're in this thing together. Ryan is like a brother. We don't let brothers down.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you. Yeah.
Oh.
Bye.
Hi, Gary. Hi, I just saw Rachel.
Yeah, I saw her this morning. She looks good.
The reason I came by,
My letter. I wasn't sure you got it.
I read it, and it's just... What are you doing? Joe Carlino, have you lost your mind? That was the most beautiful, romantic, heartfelt letter I've
Biggest
ever...
bunch of baloney from start to finish.
I'll have you know I memorized that baloney.
Well, it was a waste of time. It's like crying over spilled milk. It's like wishing for a million things that you're never gonna get and you don't really need anyway. All that matters is the moment you've got right now with the person you're looking at. You know, I'll bet Vicki Hudson has got a list of all the things that she wishes she said to Ryan. All the times she wishes she kissed him instead of getting on his case about whatever. He's in there right now, barely hanging on. And all she can do is pray. Pray that she gets one more chance to do this.
Any change?
Victoria, forgive me for bringing this down on all of you.
No. Now listen to me. They took him off the ventilator so he can breathe by himself, and he's gonna be okay.
That's good news, isn't it?
Yep.
Come on, he's waiting for you.
All right, Harrison. Now I am really steamed. Because the mailman just gave me some letters. I just have one little question for you. Who is Roberta Watson? Dearest Ryan. Sounds like she knows you, huh? I read about you in the newspaper and was moved to express my wishes for your complete recovery. I teach 3rd grade at our local school, and perhaps you remember visiting my class last winter. I thought you would like to know that you had a considerable impact. Fondly, Roberta Watson. Fondly. Eat your heart out, Roberta. Want to hear another one? I bet you do. Your ego is going to be the size of Ohio by the time you wake up. Oh. Dear Ryan Harrison, when I opened my paper this morning and read about you being shot, I remembered the day you saved my baby's life. I was pregnant with my first and having trouble with the father. You found me on Route 20 where the bomb had thrown me out of the car. I remember when you told me about this. Even though you were off duty, you got me to the hospital and stayed with me while I delivered my baby boy. Because I was too scared to be alone. Here's a picture of little Ryan. I named him after you. I'm happily married now, and he has a baby sister. And I remember how much you said you wanted kids of your own someday. Nobody could be a better father. Good luck. My family is praying for you.
It's my ball! No, it's not. Your face, it's mine. Give my ball, mister.
You know you can't play in the hospital.
Give me my ball right now, Ryan. Make me. If you don't, I won't be your brother anymore. You'll always be my brother, Grant.
Where are you going?
This you've been calling all afternoon. I gave up on you. The house is clean, the decorations are down, and you have a nice evening, okay?
Wait.
No, Felina. not waiting, because I'll tell you, I've waited all I'm gonna wait.
Me too. Make love to me. Right now.
Thanks again for coming. This is great. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Hi. Thank you so much for supporting Bay City General. Appreciate you coming. Hello, how are you? Yes, so grateful for your support. Thank you so much. Go right on in. Hi.
Don't jump.
Only if you promise to dance every dance with me. Beautiful.
When does diligence come before pleasure? Can't you take a break?
This isn't a party for me, Morgan. It's my job.
It's not just a job.
So lovely to see you two together again.
You look like a couple $1 million, you do.
Thank you. Hi, Frankie. Hi. Although I must say I am surprised to see Cass here, though. Why? I thought you'd be more comfortable in a turncoat, Cass, than a tuxedo.
I'll tell you what, Lorna, I'll help you work the floor if you can help me find a new lawyer.
Great. Cass, why does Morgan need a lawyer if he has you?
Well, that was a laugh and a half.
Yeah, just wait until we get to trial.
Now, you just listen to me, all right? I understand. You have every right to be mad at me. I shouldn't have flown off the handle at you like that for not telling me everything about Justine. You were just trying to protect me. But what I'm saying is, I don't care anymore. Okay? I'm fine. I'm over it. I'm through it. And do you want to know how I got through it? I just thought about you all the time. All the time. I thought about how I had to make it back to you. So we could hold hands again. And so we could make out on the sofa after we put Kirkland down and hope the Bridget wouldn't come in and get the shock for life. So, I'm just, asking you to just, please just, hurry up and get over being mad at me, because I don't know how much more of this I can take. Yell at me. Just, yell at me, or say you hate me, or just, please, don't leave. Please don't leave me.
My selects. All right, Another World fans, if you can't wait till next week to find out what's happening on your favorite soap, then call NBC Soap Phone right now. Dial 1-900-680-4NBC. Each call costs $1 per minute.